And last concept related to today's lecture is sources of evidence. First one is documentary, second is physical, third is testimonial, and fourth is analytical. Okay, these are some sources of audit evidence, okay, which are used in fraud investigation. What is the example of each of this? Documentary means related to documents, simple. Testimonial, what is meant by physical? Yes, anybody can explain what physical evidence? Observation. Yes, correct. Observation. Anything which you see tangibly or you observe anything, that is physical evidence. You have yourself seen or you have observed the process and you have relevant information. Testimonial, what is meant by testimonial?
Someone is giving the statement.
Yes. Physical is observation. Testimonial is replies from third party. For example, bank confirmation from banks. So this is testimonial. Analytical, this is analytical procedure which we have already discussed, right? So these are some sources of evidences. Now the question is, which one of the sources is most reliable? This is very important for fraud investigations. So please keep in mind, for example, if an evidence is externally generated and externally held. We were discussing evidences. The first thing is generated and held. First thing is externally generated and externally held. Second is externally generated, internally held. Third is internally generated, internally held. Fourth is internally generated, externally held. So which one is most reliable?
External.
Sorry?
One.
Yes, one is most reliable, externally generated and externally held. With respect to controls and audit procedures, this is also important. And with respect to fraud investigation and collecting evidences for presenting to the court, so the evidences which are admissible in the court, we have to focus those things also, because ultimately the investigations end up into the courts or court of law. So externally held, externally generated, this is most reliable. The second important thing is externally generated and it is reliable but less reliable than this, but more reliable than these. This is second, this is first, this is fourth, and this is third. Okay, so externally generated, externally held is most reliable. Externally generated, internally held is second priority. Internal is least reliable, because anyone can play with this. And internally generated and externally held, that is also reliable but less reliable than this. Okay, so you have to keep this thing in mind. What are the examples of this? Externally generated, externally held. Bank confirmation, because it is generated by the bank and primarily it is held by the bank, right? So bank confirmation is the most reliable document. Yes, next example, externally generated and internally held. Customer or supplier confirmations. Got it?
Reports generated through SAP system, for example.
Exactly, very good. All the reports or GLs or books of accounts, everything related to accounts, financial statements or management reports, everything related to internally generated and internally held, these are least reliable. And what is the example of this internally generated and externally held?
SCCP reporting. Reporting to the company house or
Alright.
SCCP.
Or regulators.
Financial statements.
Very good. Financial statement is also related to this.
The performance bonds or the guarantees that the company gives.
Yes. Guarantees or performance bonds. So you now have good idea that what are the examples and what is the most reliable information. It will also improve practically in your work, and with respect to exam you have to keep in mind that anything which is externally generated and externally held is most reliable. Okay, so as a last topic or discussion on this point, you have to keep in mind that with respect to evidences, physical, attendance. Monica, are you with us?
Yes.
Shahid, are you with us?
Yes.
Okay guys, this is the last point for today. Can you please tell me, rather I have written by the way in same order, no need to tell anything. The first one is the most reliable evidence for auditors. As we have discussed earlier also, externally generated, externally held, etc. So in that perspective, anything, this also takes precedence over that. Physical attendance and watching thing and observation is at the first position. And document prepared externally, which is externally prepared, externally held, this is also prioritized. Examination of records, documents or procedures or processes means this is also observation, but this is at the lower level than these two. And as the last, internal information, which was internally prepared and internally held. So these are the evidences from most to least reliable. So there were different aspects of discussing this point with respect to audit evidence and importance of evidence with respect to fraud investigations. Yes guys, clear?
Yes.
One last concept I want to discuss. What is meant by vouching and tracing? We always speak of these terms. Vouching kar lo bhai, do vouching for these things. What is meant by vouching and tracing? Yes, can anybody tell me quickly?
Tracing means you check the entry in the system to with the document, with the physical document, and not sure about vouching.
Yes, we always, especially in the firms, we always say do vouching in external audit specifically, right? So we also should know the meaning of vouching. Vouching is basically
TOC, test of control, checking the test of controls.
no. This is test of details actually. TOD.
Okay.
It is moving downwards. What does that mean? From GL to original document or to source document. Whatever entry is here, we have to vouch it to the original document, which is supporting document or invoices or gate passes or whatever. Supporting documents, okay? This is moving downwards from GL to supporting document. And this is opposite to vouching. Moving upwards from supporting document to GL. We will see the supporting documents, we will take a sample of supporting documents and we will check whether these are being entered in the GL or not. Whether these entries are appearing in the GL, this is called tracing. Okay? And when we select a sample from GL, it is called vouching because we are going downwards. We are going from final document to original document. This is another concept of this. Final document to original document. This is vouching. And from supporting document or original document to final document in opposite direction, this is tracing. We trace entries in the GL and we vouch for the expenses in supporting documents. Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Tracing is tracing for the completeness, making sure that everything been properly
Recorded. Yes, correct.
Yeah. And then vouching is validating the information.
Correct. 100% you are right. This is validation or justification of expenses or anything. Okay. This is validation or confirmation and this is ensuring completeness. By the way, there are different assertions of financial statements and this completeness is related to both of these, by the way. Yes guys, got it?
Yes.
Okay, please don't sleep. Only 1 minute more.
No,
So-
we still have work to do. Come on.
Yes, it's final lecture, so it's already 2.5 hours. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for your time and remaining being attentive. And let's meet tomorrow at 9:30 and we will practice the questions. That's it for today.